Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on the N6NA repeater on 441.3 megahertz. River City ARCS members and all licensed radio amateurs are welcome to participate. If you wish to join the net or need to make a call at any time, please announce your call sign between transmissions and net control will acknowledge you. If an emergency should arise and you need the repeater, please contact the net control by saying break, break. A double break signifies emergency traffic. The net will stand by for you until the emergency is terminated or the traffic is moved to another frequency. Stations who wish to check in are asked to respond with their full call sign using the recognized ITU phonetic alphabet and their name. I will recognize each station before continuing. All right, we'll take all comers now. Anybody that wishes to check into the net, please come now.
This is Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta Carol, Citrus Heights.
Hello, Carol.
KM6 Delta Victor Tango, Jim. Alpha India 6 Delta Golf, Joel and Florence.
Yeah.
November 6, Papa Golf, Quebec, Bob in Roseville.
Hello, Bob. Always good to have you. Welcome. Next check-in, please.
Kilo Mike 6 Delta Victor Tango. Alpha India 6 Delta Golf, Joel and
You hear me okay? All right, there's must be some problem there, but we'll see how it goes as we go along. Any other check-ins?
third time's the charm, Alpha India 6 Delta Golf, Joel and Florin.
Hello, Joel. Good copy. Good to have you also. Next check-in.
Six ATM.
Come back with that call sign. It was kind of cut up.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Alpha Golf Mike.
Sounds familiar. Name, please.
Name is here is Ken, and I am in Woodland.
Oh, okay, very good. Ken and Woodland. Good to have you. Any other check-ins? Or I'll give a shout out in a little bit. So let me check and see if Carol's ready, because she runs our YouTube. So I was looking to see if we got anybody there. Are you ready to go now, Carol?
Yeah, I believe I'm ready, and I have a picture PD 120.
Go right ahead. right, very good. Good idea for a photo, too. Thanks for that, Carol. I'm going to give a shout-out to Jim in Grass Valley, KM6DVT, and see if he is reading us and if he got this picture. Are you with us, Jim? All right, he must be having some difficulty. His first check-in, I got him fairly decent, better than last week, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go. I think he already knows what this is. I hope he doesn't get mad at me for skipping. I'm going to go to somebody that doesn't. Let's go to Joel, AI6DG.
Yeah, I'm a bit puzzled looking at this. So we're in a room, maybe a cafeteria or a meeting room of some kind. Got a couple of pennants high on the wall on the right, a question mark, and something in red. Some round tables strewn around the floor with chairs, and some people sitting at one of the round tables. I'm assuming ham, since I recognize a face or two. So maybe this is River City Arcs in that hall that they meet, their monthly meetings are in. Three guys sitting at the table, one guy standing up, but in the foreground are some fingers holding up some sort of device with a knob and a display, and there's something obstructing part of the view. It looks like a ring, so maybe a ring light facing away from us. I can't really tell what it is. And the display has a weird number displayed, 90.90, so it's not a ham frequency. So I am not sure what that is or what we're looking at or where we are or what the ring thing is. Info. More info. Need more info. Back to net, AI6DG.
All right, Joel, you raised some good questions. Let's go to Ken in Woodland. He's KF6AGM. See how he got this and for any commentary on it. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, it looks like it might be the one of the photos from last night's meeting. I would like to come out to the meeting sometime, but it looks like the group is gathering there at the meeting place. It looks kind of very unclear with that, but it looks like it might be some kind of measurement device, and I don't know if that vein would be like an antenna.
All right, very good, Ken. Thanks for that. You're pretty much on the track, too. You know, I'm going to go to ask Bob, N6PGQ, if he's got any comment without stealing Carol's thunder. You got anything to say, Bob?
Well, I kind of know what it is. Quality of the picture is pretty good. Quite a few pixel pops, but not obnoxious. And we had the repeater idea about a third of the way down the picture. The front display says 90.90 and then cap radio underneath it. So we'll let Carol explain it, N6PGQ.
All right, very good. I'm not going to say anything. I saw this, too. We're going to let Carol explain it. What I will say is that I don't know how it works, Carol, since you run the YouTube, if you type your photo like directly into YouTube or what have you, but it sure comes out crystal clear on YouTube. No identifier or anything like that. So anyway, we're going to go to you, Carol, and you can tell us about the picture and this device.
Okay, thank you very much. This is KP4MD. Yeah, that was a picture from last night's show and tell. We had two things for show and tell. One of them was the was a ham clock that Wilson brought and gave a nice little demonstration of that. This was a it's a SI4732 mini radio that was brought by Mark, AJ6FL. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, and it tunes from 50 kilohertz. Excuse me, 50 kilohertz all the way up to FM. I believe it goes up 108 megahertz. And this little thing that it's so tiny, and it's completely digital. It receives AM, FM, lower sideband, upper sideband, CW. And that's a loop antenna that's plugged into a little SMA jack that's on top of it. So he brought that as a demonstration. It's a Chinese make, of course, and I believe you can get it on Amazon for like $40. It's a nice little toy, and so I was holding it in front of the camera, the camera that we took, and recorded the meeting. And if you go to the meeting video, which is up on YouTube, you can actually see it and hear a little bit of it too, because I put a microphone right up to the little tiny speaker on the back of it. And it's a cute little toy, and it does actually receive all the ham bands, and like I said, upper and lower sideband, so it has a built-in BFO. And it's just amazing the amount of technology and the really nice screen you have on there. It says cap radio, just like you say, VHF, and it's amazing what you could do. Of course, it's not going to be a high-end receiver. It doesn't have very much selectivity on the front end, but it was receiving that FM station perfectly fine, nice and clear. No problem with that. So I thought it would be a cute thing to share. This is probably the best picture I had to share, most timely picture I had to share for the net. So back over net controls, KP for MD.
All right, thank you, Carol. One thing I'll add, you mentioned tiny. This picture kind of belies how tiny it really is. I mean, the thing's about as big as a deck of cards, except cut in half. It's really small, and it did sound pretty good. He had it on some FM stations. You know, obviously you can see public radio there, but it was pretty neat. It is a neat little toy. So anyway, thanks for sharing that. Good deal, Carol. All right, I'm gonna try Jim again, KM6DVT. So Jim, are you receiving us? Okay, I don't know what happened. So anyway, before I move on, I'm going to recognize Stuart, K6DVM. He's with us, and we anxiously await your return to the slow scan net, Stuart. All right, well, that's going to bring me to Bob, N6PGQ, and let's see what Bob has for us tonight. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, well, this should be the last in the series. This is PD120 N6PGQ.
Excellent. That one came through good. I got a kind of a stab at this, but I'll wait till everybody else comments. Let's go to the top. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD, for first say in this picture.
Okay, thank you. It's KP4MD. This picture came really nice and clear. I can't, well, I'd have to strain to see the pixel pops. Maybe I see about, well, maybe about a dozen or so. Very tiny pixel pops in the blue sky. But that's a really nice historical, I imagine that's a steam engine because it's letting off the steam there. And it's I have no idea what this would be, but I see some people there standing along the side, so I imagine this train is not moving right at the moment. So have no idea where this is either, but I couldn't tell you how old this thing is, but it looks like it's something from the 19th century. Beautiful though, beautiful. Back over to you, KP4MD.
All right, very good, Carol. Thank you. Concur on the clear picture. Let's go to Joel, AI6GG.
I definitely agree. Really nice. Classical steam engine with the upside down cone that I think is actually a spark arrestor. The cow catcher up front. Nice colors, green and black, red and black, and I don't know if it's gold or if it's all brass, but nice tender behind it where the coal goes into, and three green carriages behind that. Obviously at a museum or something, it's a perfect shape, running shape. Can't tell how old the photo is, but almost no pixel pops. Yep. Whatever museum has this, I'm sure they're proud of it. And is it nearby? Back to Net, AI6DG.
All right, thank you, Joel. Good observation. Good questions. Let's go to Ken, KF6AGM.
Hey, looks like a steam train. Looks like it's about ready to journey down the tracks. I can't tell what the location is.
All right, thank you, Ken. Yeah, like was said, it's a great picture. Was wondering, it put me in mind of the train they used on the Wild Wild West TV show, but I think it might be a little bit colorful, and I think that one of them anyway, was number 8 on the locomotive. But we're about to find out. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ, and have him tell us about this train.
Okay, well, this is the most viewed locomotive ever. It's called the Movie Train, and it is Sierra Railroad number 3, and the train itself is located in Jamestown in Tuolumne County, and it's been in lots and lots of movies. TV show was Wild Wild West and Petticoat Junction, a few things like that. Let me see. Hang on just a second. Anyway, it is a Rogers locomotive. Was made in Paterson, New Jersey, and was completed in March of 1891. So it's a few years old. Anyway, it's a fun train. You can go and ride it. It belongs to the state of California, and it's part of the Railroad Museum. Although it's been here a couple of times. They trucked it here for the rail fairs that they had a few years ago. So anyway, there it is.
Question.
Go ahead.
Why did they truck it rather than run it on tracks?
Well, the train does not go quickly, and so they brought it on a lowboy truck and brought it here to Sacramento. They'd have to take the drivers off and lubricate the thing real well, and so it'd be real hard on the train. It's a fun train to ride behind. The smokestack on this is a movie prop. The original one was just like a standard old pipe going up, and the headlight is not period to the train. It is designed to look old for movies and the public that looks at the train.
Is it standard track gauge?
It's standard gauge.
This is Bill K6KRQ. I imagine it would take like a beating running it here, even a relatively close distance from Jamestown. So it'd be kind of interesting to see them hoisted onto the trailer. But anyway, great picture, great transmission, great subject. Thanks for that, Bob. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Always, you can't lose with that. All right, very good. So, thanks again, Bob. Let's, before I go on, I'm going to see if there's anybody out there that would like to check in that might have come late. If so, come now.
Yeah, this is Kilo Oscar 6 Delta Romeo Mike Dudley, just monitoring and listening tonight.
Hey, Dudley, good to have you. Hey, I'll put you in the comment rotation if you wish.
Negative on that. I might have to step out. I don't want to hold everyone up. Thank you, though.
Okay, if you feel like interjecting, go right ahead between transmissions, but it's good to have you nevertheless. All right, I guess that's Carol comment. The YouTube apparatus is streaming better, but yeah, it does look pretty good, and you're not getting that repeat transmission or anything either, Carol. So that was kind of annoying. I didn't mean that as a slur or anything, but you know what I mean. All right. Anyway, that being said, this is Bill K6KRQ, Wednesday night slow scan TV net. We're going to take it to Joel, AI6DG, and see what he's got for us tonight. So if you're ready, Joel, go for it. Good tone. Proceed.
I think this is a repeat, but it's been quite a while. PD 120.
Good transmission. That one's not ringing a bell. I don't remember seeing it, but it came through real good. So we are going to start with, we're going to go to Ken in Woodland this time, KF6AGM, and see how he got the picture.
I got a few. I got about maybe not quite, maybe about 2 dozen pixel pops. Otherwise, came out clear. I'm kind of guessing it might have been from today with the rain that we've been having.
Thank you, Ken. Very good. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD.
Okay, yeah, this is KP for MD. It looks like a picture taken in a hotel room, looking out the window, next to some drapes and a lamp there next to a little table and a comfy chair. And what I can see through the window looks like a Ferris wheel. I wonder if that's something in Reno or in Las Vegas or one of those places. That's what it looks like to me. Back over to you, is KP for MD.
All right, thank you, Carol. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ.
Boy, I can't say much that people have not already said before. Few pixel pops, but not very many. Couple of magazines or brochures on the table next to the chair, and I agree with Carol. It looks like a Ferris wheel. Looks like a fairly large one because it looks like they're I don't know what you call them, carts instead of little baskets that you ride around in. Anyway, be interesting to know. It's probably Las Vegas again in 6PGQ.
All right, Bob. Good guess. Stuart, N6DVM via YouTube, also posits that it's the high roller in Vegas. So I'm going to venture the same guess, but if it is Vegas, it's looks like a not too common cool day there. But anyway, let's go to Joel and have him tell us about his picture. Go ahead, Joel.
So one of my things when I'm on trips and I'm in a hotel room is to take a picture out the window, view from a room. And this is the view I had one year at DEF CON, and I had a room in what was then the Bally's Hotel or Resort and is now Horseshoe. And this is the view looking down a side street behind Harrah's and Flamingo at High Roller. Yep, that's a huge Ferris wheel. And it is quite huge. It used to be the largest in the world, or the second largest. I think it still is second or third largest. And it's not little things you sit in. It's entire rooms. You've got a room that's probably 10 feet across that 10 or 20 people can stand in and take in the view for the half hour or so that it goes through its rotation. And you've got some amazing views in it because it goes up so tall. You've got the view of the Strip, the Bellagio, especially the water fountain if they're doing a show. It's a bit expensive, so I wouldn't do it often. I've done it once. They do have something, I think, where they have they put a bar in the car, and for some outrageous price, you can drink as many drinks as you can fit in you, and I imagine they have to roll people out after that sometimes. And yeah, it was very overcast, but this is in August, which is actually monsoon season in Las Vegas, so they get some really nasty storms that run through town during this time of the year. Thunderstorms, windstorms, dust storms. There were a couple of years in a row where they actually had a storm roll through, broken glass on doors that flung open or closed, pool parties that got closed because of danger from the lightning. So, yeah, there are times when the weather gets nasty in Vegas. Not only hot, but also cold and sometimes even snow. Don't think it's sunny and hot there all the time. Back to net, N6DG.
All right, Joel. Thanks for that. This is another picture that kind of the size is belied. Those cars don't look that big, like through the window. And I remember when my parents were still alive, they lived there, and it snowed a couple of winters there. So not a whole lot, but enough to, to take photos. So anyway, thanks for that, Joel. I've never been on that either. I'm going to go to Ken in Woodland, KF6AGM, and see if he's got a photo for us. How about it, Ken?
Yes, indeed. I got one ready for you. It's going to be a cute one, and it's also kind of a throwback. Well, not a throwback Thursday, but it's a throwback Tuesday, I guess. Actually, a long time ago, but stand by. It's going to be Robot 36.
Right, go ahead. Oh, stand by 1 second. Okay, got it. Good copy. A little bit of pops, but interesting. Let's go to the top. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD, and see what she's got to say about it.
Okay, this is KP4MD. I'm looking, I see a young man there with a mustache, and looks like there's an animal on his right shoulder. I don't know what kind of animal it is, but I'm guessing it might even be a monkey because the arm kind of looks like it's a little hand on there. I don't think that's a cat or anything. Can't say for sure, but sitting down, there's some kind of, I'm not sure what that is in the background. It looks like branches of some kind. And the gentleman apparently is a little uncomfortable, but he's smiling and it feels, I don't know if you can actually see a face on that animal. I see a little piece of something that looks like there might be a face there, but there are a good number of pixel pops, as you can see on YouTube. But this is normal for the Robot 36 not having very good definition. It's a lowered resolution type picture. Yeah, and Stuart says capuchin. That's what I'm guessing. It might be some kind of a monkey. Back over to you, KP4MD.
All right, Carol, very good. Thank you. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ.
Yep, looks like a monkey to me. And I think the person in the upper right may be the animal's trainer. He's making kind of a fist that must mean something to the monkey. And I agree with Carol. This guy is not too happy to have a monkey on his shoulder, or monkey on his back, I guess, would be a better comment. The person to the monkey man's left is sitting in a white chair and looking away, and I don't know whether that's a fence in the background or bamboo or something to that effect that's been tied together. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to know where this is and how you you can keep away from monkeys. N6PGQ.
All right, very good, Bob. Let's go to Joel.
Well, yeah, I came across quick, and it's amazing quality. Sometimes there's aspects of all of this that are amazing. You know, how good pictures that you think wouldn't be readable at all because of how noisy they were. Well, this was it was good quality scent, and it was really quick, and yeah, maybe lower resolution, but it's still pretty high quality. Fair number of pops, but not objectionable. Yep, some kind of monkey. He looks like he's reaching out to whatever food the handler is handing to him. And this guy, I don't know, I think he's got multiple emotions going on at the moment. Surprise, delight, and discomfort. He's probably just hoping he survives this and the monkey doesn't do something regrettable. Maybe they're in a tour bus or a tour boat or tram or something. In I don't know, an animal refuge or something. Back to net, AS6DG.
All right, Joel, very good. The only thing I got to add to that is maybe it's Ken in a younger time. So let's go to Ken, KF6AGM, and see what he's got to say about it. Go ahead, Ken.
Bob and Joel and you are correct. So the story behind the photo is this dates back to January of 2000. I was with my family on a mangrove tour in Costa Rica, and indeed that is a monkey on my right shoulder. The guy is holding something in his hand. He's holding an oil palm fruit, and he had lowered the monkey onto the shoulder, onto my shoulder, so that each of the passengers can experience what it's like to have a monkey on their shoulder with the monkeys to really like the oil palm fruit.
All right, very good. That's quite a memory. Thanks for that, and a pretty good picture. Before I go on, I want to say hi to Andy. He's checked in, and Carol's acknowledged him. He says, nice monkey. So that is the end of my check-in list. Before I try and send one myself, I'm going to circle back and see if Jim somehow has rejoined us. Jim's KM6DVT. He's in Grass Valley. Have you been able to make it back, Jim? Okay, I guess not. So, all right, I'm going to send you all one from me. So this will be the planes, trains, and automobiles theme, and it's going to be PD 120, and here it comes. good. It looks like it came through pretty good on YouTube. This is Bill K6KRQ, Wednesday night slow scan TV net. I'm going to start at the bottom and work up this time. So I'm going to go to Ken KF6AGM and see how he got it and see what he thinks. Go ahead, Ken.
Looks like it came in pretty good. It's got about 18 pixel pops, maybe slightly more. I'm kind of guessing this is at aviation or aeronautical or museum, and looks inside the hangar or something. And in the background, it looks like it might be like a large antenna structure.
All right, good guess, but not quite. Let's go to Joel, AI6DG.
It looks like one of the previous Air Force Ones, which I think that means it's a 707. I think that's what they used before the 747s they use now. I think I've seen this before. Is this the Reagan Museum or Library or something? I don't think it's one of the Smithsonian's or a normal aviation museum. Nice reception. Got some lines going across, so I'm not sure what those were. Is it? I gotta wonder how they got it here. I mean, was this near enough a road they can just transport it in and then maneuver it in place with cranes, or did they have to disassemble it completely and reassemble it at this location? Anyway, it looks like a beautiful spot. Is this somewhere in the California coastal range or something? Back to net, AI6DG.
All right, Joel, thank you. Pretty good. You know, stand by for explanation. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ.
Yep, that's Air Force One at the Reagan Presidential Library, looking out on the view from the Reagan Ranch. This building wasn't there when we visited many years ago, and so I want to go back and look at the airplane. So quality of the picture is really good, very, very few pixel pops, and you're looking out of a window with all the supports that are there. N6PGQ.
All right, very good. Very, very good. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD.
Yeah, a really, really nice picture. Looks like one of the, probably one of the Air Force Ones in a museum somewhere. Something like what's going to be set up in the presidential library. I think some presidential libraries do have these planes in them. Isn't that right? I don't know if it's inside or outside. I really couldn't say, but really nice, clear picture technically. Back over to you, KP4MD.
All right, thank you, Carol. Well, Joel landed on it, but Bob nailed it. It is Air Force One, a 707 at the Reagan Library in Simi Valley. That's in Ventura County. It's pretty neat. It's a shame you went there before it was there. It's pretty neat inside. We have a picture somewhere of my mom and dad got their picture taken coming out, you know, of the port side, like the president and the first lady do. You could get a picture at the time there, but I don't know where it is. Probably one of my brothers or sisters has it, but it's pretty neat. But it is a neat library. I've only been to two, that one and the Nixon one, but they're pretty interesting. But it's if you're ever down there, it's worth going to. So good guesses and good nail on it by Bob. So anyway, that's my picture for the evening. Okay, so that being said, it's 10 minutes of the hour. Does anybody have another picture they'd like to send or any other commentary? And if not, I'll just close it up.
I have one more photo, KF6AGM.
All right, if you're queued up, go ahead and send it.
Okay, this is going to be Scotty 1.
That's kind of interesting how Scotty 1 transmits. I got like a big burst of like the last part of it all at once. Looks like, I'm going to go first comment on this one. Looks like a dad kicking back in the living room. I can see his feet on the hassock there, and a couple of his dogs having a go at tearing something up. I can't tell what it is, but they both look like they're having a good old time. So I'll open that up for any other comments before I end it. So anybody got anything to say on this one, chime right in. All right, nothing heard. Tell us about this one, Ken. It looks like probably another one of your walks down memory lane. So what's this one about?
Okay, so this goes back, I think, about 18 years ago. You are correct, it is in the living room. It's my dog, Brandy, that dark brown and black dog, and then that smaller dog, the Jack Russell mix, that is my youngest niece's dog, and we were dog sitting at that Mindy, and the two of them were having a blast during the tug of war.
So our friend Stuart, N6DVM, he's asking who won. Okay, I guess it was a tie. So in that case, is there anything else before I close out tonight's Wednesday Slow Scan TV Net? All right, with nothing heard, I want to thank all who participated in tonight's SSTV Net, and thanks to Carol for running our YouTube SSTV production. It was well done. It came out real well tonight. We hope to see you all again next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. I will close the net officially at 21:53 Pacific time. Early close tonight. This is Bill, K6KRQ, wishing all of you a good evening. 73.